7. We will get you started with Access Sportsnet Lakers at 6 o'clock. Anthony Davis scored 28 points in 30 minutes. He's speaking with Mike in the media.
Yeah, AD, we've seen you and LeBron have those efficient type offensive nights. What's it like seeing Harrell and Schroeder, Kuz, a couple other guys, all that firepower, be able to go off like that to compliment you?
Yeah, man, we got a really good team. We got a really good team that's well balanced. That nights if me and Brian don't have it going on. It's going from 4 or 5, 6 guys. Me and Mark was talking. Mark hasn't even gotten the rhythm. Offensively, hadn't even gotten many shots. A guy who can score the ball, so and can shoot the ball. So we're continuously trying to find our rhythm, trying to find our chemistry together. Tonight was a good night for that.
With the offense coming easy, what are you noticing on the defensive end and the areas where you feel like you guys need to get better to try to get back to where you were last year?
We did a good job tonight. In transition, we did a good job with our coverages. Better job talking tonight. I think we still can get better at, fouling, not fouling. We put into a lot. And a little bit of overhelping, trying to help guys when guys get beat off the dribble and they're kicking out for threes. So especially a team like this who shoots on the threes, we definitely want to let them back in the game more, continue to shoot open threes on us. But I think we did a better job tonight on our coverages, talking on defensive end and just covering for better.
Dave?
AD, what is it going to take to get Wes and Mark going the same way Trez and Dennis have so far?
More time. I mean, both of those guys are experienced players. Both of those guys can make plays on both ends of the floor. Like I said, we got a lot of guys on our team. I mean, it's a good problem. And it's good, as they're working their way back into the swing of things and trying to find their rhythm, we can still have other guys come in and make plays for us. So they can take all the time they need to get back in the rhythm. Obviously, we're asking a lot from them to come in. Let's play both sides of the ball. West Guard, one of the best perimeter players on the other team. And Mark do a lot for us on the offensive end, on his passing ability, and on the defensive end. So we ask a lot from him. So we're going to give him time to get back in the rhythm and get used to our offense and playing with some of our guys. But as they come along, we still have other guys that can play for us.
Kyle Goon?
Hey, AD, there's some reports that Dennis is potentially, looking at doing an extension sometime during the season with the Lakers. And he said just now that he would love to if it can be worked out on both sides. What have you seen this last month about Dennis's fit within the organization?
He adapted really quickly. I only got a chance to play alongside him for I think 4 games now, 2 preseason, 2 regular season, and we're constantly doing that chemistry. He's a guy who wants to learn, who wants to be great on both sides of the ball. He's always talking, trying to figure out how he can get better and help the team. But what I see, he likes to hear so far, and that would be great to lock him in for the next couple years and be able to get something done.
Dan Wookie?
Anthony, Merry Christmas. I'm wondering, Frank said that he thought the loss against the Clippers didn't sit very well with you guys. I'm curious, after that game, there was a lot of talk about just sort of like how surreal it was that you were even back playing. What was it like in the 24 hours after that? Is that when like the kind of the loss part of it kicked in? And do you think that kind of helped you guys get more focused offensively or any of that stuff that happened early, more energy early in this game tonight?
I think it was the film. I mean, we watched film and realized how we can be better on both sides of the ball. It was our first game together. Sometimes we have guys who sit out in preseason. You don't get that chemistry. And then we didn't really have much practice time. We were together for like 9 days at that time. And the more and more we get to play with each other, the more we're going to figure things out. But we went to the film and realized that we can be a lot better. And we pride ourselves on not losing 2 in a row. We did the same thing last year. We never want to lose 2 games in a row, so we know we're going to come out and get this game and come out with a lot of energy and effort. guys felt a lot better, body-wise and mentally. You know, obviously getting the rings was a big deal for us. And it just didn't feel like a real game. It felt also surreal. And we was able to come out tonight and, put all that behind us and make sure that we did whatever we could to get to the win.
All right, a few more. Melissa Rowland.
Hey, AD, you guys outscored the Mavs 35-0 tonight in second chance points. What does that say about your guys' effort? And then also Frank said that was a point of emphasis heading into tonight's game. Like, what does it show that you guys are able to respond so strongly to things that are brought up?
Yeah, knowing that we got a lot of older guys, we do have a lot of practices, but we don't want to, overdo it in practice, but be on the court very long. So a lot of times it might be a mental practice where we walk through things and do a lot of cerebral things. And, there's always an emphasis on crashing the glass. Myself, Trez, Kuz, Ron, we want to get second chance points and kick it out to our shooters and to be able to make shots. So, anytime a guy, shoots the ball, we want to get 2, maybe 3 guys crashing the board and picking out some guys. We did a good job of that tonight. Then get extra effort plays for our team, and they can win a ball game. And they did for us tonight.
All right, last one, Harrison Fake.
Hey, D. I know that last year you kind of pushed back on the idea that you didn't want to play center, but for you this year with kind of the quick turnaround and the abbreviated season, do you have any extra concern about the wear and tear of playing that position more at all this year if you had to?
No, I mean, I'm ready to do whatever the team wants. We got Trez and Mark who can play the 5, but there's going to be games where I have to play the 5, and, me and Coach talked about it. So I'm prepared to do that as well. And he's going to be smart about, when to do it. There's always a conversation. He has a great, thing with talking to his players and making sure that we're always on the same page. So every time we say, hey, you play 5 this game, and, I think it's not a good game, or, I might come to him and say, Coach, let me play the 5 tonight. I think it's a great matchup for me to play the 5, and we have a conversation about it and see where it goes.
Thank you, AD.
From one superstar to the next, here it is, LeBron James. It's always something. Ties his buddy Dwayne Wade for most wins on Christmas Day, each with 10. Let's hear from LeBron. He's chatting with Mike and company. And how it all kind of transitioned to NBA duos, dynamic duos. This is the new one in the East, and they're looking pretty good.
Yeah, they are a dynamic duo because they put up buckets, really easily. Right. I look at what Durant 29 and Kyrie Irving 37. That's pretty impressive. The only thing that I'm concerned about with them, there's only one other player in double figures off the bench. If they're going to have a supporting cast when they go deep into the playoffs. But this duo right here is enough to carry whatever supporting cast they have a long way, in my opinion.
They look like they're over whatever injuries bothered them in the last couple of years. Kyrie, don't forget, he had a very spotty first year with Brooklyn, didn't play a lot of games, kind of jousted with the media out there. And, of course, Durant just sat out the entire season. Both those guys look great. I mean, they look like the kings of the East right now. Boston 0-2, by the way. James, I know on Christmas, that's another nice little stocking stuff for you, the Celtics, after that slow start.
Look, you love to see the best playing in the game. Of course, as we knew last year with Golden State, there was no Steph, there was no Clay. This year, no Clay. Last season, as you mentioned, we were without KD because of the Achilles tear. Isn't it nice to see KD back in action? I mean, people are already saying it's only 2 games, but they're saying he is the KD who left before the Achilles injury, that he should be up for most valuable player, just the way he is playing already. It's good to see the game's biggest stars available.
You want everybody healthy,
yeah.
Because that's what competition is all about. You want the best players on the floor, and you want them to be healthy. And it's good to see in the NBA, with the exception of a few players, Klay Thompson, unfortunate injury, it's good to see the league at full strength. That means every night that they show a game on TV or whatever, it's going to be superstars on each team, and that's what you want. And the competition, it's going to be pretty interesting come playoff time.
What do you do if you're Golden State? You're 0-2. You've lost both games by an average of, just guessing, 25 points.
Can we tell you what they do?
Yeah, what's the next step?
I'm going to steal Steph Curry's line. Win immediately. He said that tonight after the game in Milwaukee. We need to win, and we need to do it immediately.
Yeah. I mean,
a win can change the mindset. And, even though they're without Clay, they still are a super talented team. They got to get a win under their belt. That's right. Win corrects a lot of things.
No Draymond yet either. He hasn't played either game.
That's true. They're a little short-handed, but get a win.
Yeah, Oubre and Andrew Wiggins off to a very slow start.
February 18th, circle that on the calendar. That's Lakers-Nets first matchup of the season.
I like that.
We'll be back right after this.
Brooklyn.
Who knew, right? Looking good.